Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Microcivilization, where I've once again played through, well, oh, that's a bit tougher. Alright, never mind. I've played through pretty much almost all of the industrial age. How do they even call this age? It's industrial era, right, era. I'll be going to the modern era right now. As soon as I'm done finishing up this last wee little bit. And I'll be fine on that though, but there's the last two combats that I kind of want to do and finish up here. There we go. This will be fine. As before, basically, there's nothing going on. I do have 7 pyramids at the moment, so I'm running a little deficit, but it's nothing particularly worrisome. And, well, besides that, things are going apace. I keep actually running out of buildings because the parameters are going crazy. A base value of 466, but it does turn into 1877 with everything that we have right now. So this is, you know, going up rather quickly there. Alright, that uprising is done. Boom. Alright, that's the last of them. Let's now start entering the modern era with the diesel engine. And see how far we get to go. Technically, what I could have done is buy multiple era upgrades after a single playthrough, but I kind of felt like not doing that and actually getting some other stuff. It does make for an easier transition, I think, so I do quite like that a lot. One of the things that I noticed is that, again, now I'm getting so much more stone because of all the multipliers, that going for tenement housing is completely useless until I guess I'll get apartment, which is probably stone again. There we go, the Great Smog. Let's use cannon. And get a new cannon, and at least make sure that we don't get into trouble, but I think we'll be fine. As long as you wait long enough, I guess with this kind of stuff, you'll be fine. Okay, I actually need to build houses while this is going on. I still have 600 vagabonds too, but that's fine. I have plenty of time, and I'm actually going apace, so no problems. I can actually do the double attack here, and then once I have the next infantry, do another double attack. 8 damage with the militia. That's rather pathetic. Boom. Okay, that crisis is done. I got a level 36 hero here. It's a real shame because I really need that autonomous clicking here. +3 for click, 1.2% per second for that. Like, getting all of this extra wheat is also quite good, but on the fence, 75% to deal militia attack is worthless though. So I really don't like this hero, but I'll keep him for now. And there we go. That will upgrade everything to the modern era. That coal plant is no longer causing pollution out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I need to do some of this stuff. So what I can do is this will turn into a quarry, and this will go into a quarry worker. Okay, let's at least do that, and I can just do those two. And let's fight some mammoths. Again, I'll be playing it safe, but I do want to do a few more quests at this stage, such as that I don't get into too much trouble. Overall, though, I think this is looking great. I should probably buy some lumber for this. Yeah, that's fine. That'll probably help me out. I'm still in a deficit, but I can still accumulate more gold that I'm losing, especially if I were to sell that gold. Currently, sell gold only gives you 50, but as you can see, like, this will go this quick. It should take less than 2 seconds. I can get... Basically, I have infinite money at this stage. If I just keep this running for a little while, this just goes up like crazy. And I really don't have to worry about those pyramids. If I so want it, so... There is that. Right, let's go for a lumber mill. At this point. If I do that though, I could just do 1, 2, 3 again. That's fine. Just look at the speed things up here, because this is going slow enough that I'm kind of struggling to get enough wood here, which sounds pretty crazy, but it is the cold hard truth. So I'll be buying, and if I need more money, I'll just sell some stone for a little while. And I'll be fine. Okay, apartments actually cost iron, so that was silly. Dang. The tenement gives 3 times as much, so at this point it is worthwhile to build tenements for the moment. Immediately get this corruption. Might as well do all of them at the same time then. Even if I have multiple guys then being corrupted. That's really dangerous though. That is a big problem. Immediately running a big deficit here on food, which means a lot of the population is gonna die. Ooh, that really sucks. I should not have clicked that. Dang it. Yeah, especially in the end, you really have to be very careful. I'll be very glad once this is done, let me tell you. Especially since I'm running a pretty big risk here doing this. 41% for this discovery. Even though it's just some better sawmill. Oh, particle wood, yeah. That's pretty useful, I guess. Let's go for drills. And start building the furniture factory. Now with this money, let's go for better iron shipment. Yes, I have huge starving population now. Come on. Dang it. Then immediately I'll get a lot of free space out of nowhere. I mean, it will build up again, don't get me wrong, once the corruption is over, but this is... Gosh, dang it. It is really harsh that I actually misclicked into that. Alright. Well, as long as I don't get any trouble from the quests for the moment, I'll be fine. So otherwise, basically my population will just crash down to 0 because of constant crises that you will not be able to manage. Once everything is fine, everything is fine. But then once things stop being fine, it will be okay. This is not a problem. But let's take it slow because I don't really mind. Oh, okay, well, there we are. Yeah, I can do this one again. That's fine. Okay, let's get more infantry here then. Now that I got the drills, what, this is the furniture factory? I-K-N-C-O, eh? Yeah, this is already ramping up again a bit. No. Why did I turn it off? That's weird. 30 seconds. Alright. I might as well just take a look at what these guys have to offer. Not much. Sad, really. That's it. These do this. Lowers the amount of free space. Crack me down to 9. That's fine. I actually got through it relatively unscathed, so luckily I didn't get punished there. Cause that'd be pretty bad. Let's go for bunkers. And there aren't that many researchers here actually in modern era. Well, that's fine. Gorillas. Okay. That looks pretty funny. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, sure, man. Gorillas, huh? Gorillas against what? Things should be fine here. Yeah, now I'm having a huge boost. Of course. Well, they will just vanish by themselves like this. And yeah, just like those. Okay. Again, more gorillas. I'll just take them down with fortresses here. Since level 21 is so low that it really doesn't pose a threat at this stage. I purposefully did that so I'm not running too much risk. And yeah, okay, let's start doing this then. Whoa, no free space out of nowhere, huh? Now let's build more apartments. Okay, that actually gives me a lot, and I'll definitely be working on a drill site. Already got 50,000. Let's start up tanks. Eh. These militias are really useless now, except for blocking if you're lucky. Or not blocking if that's your thing. Because sometimes that's pretty nice too. Bunkers provide 3 to 4 blocks. That's pretty good. Now, it's a lot. You can just stop everything. I think this is even... Exterminate cannibals. Yeah, sure. I can do those fights. As long as it's not a, as it's not increasing my risk chance, I'm totally fine with this. There's absolutely no worries in the world. Will I be able to get the cannon quickly? Probably not. I will build one more apartments though. Just in between before going back to infantry. This will at least satiate my hunger for buildings for a while. Highway, huh? Let's go for the machine gun. Mammoths! And, well, I'll scare off the cannibals. Nah, I'm actually good here. I don't need tanks. I would like to get tanks, but it takes very long, and I don't get that much iron anyway. I mean, I'm okay on iron, but nothing to scoff at. And I'd rather get as much infantry before they turn into machine guns, because I can at least get the reduced price. Sweet. Oh. Going for corporation will lead to internet, and afterwards we get robotics like that. Let's start on that blacksmith with computers, because getting the computers here will allow me to actually indeed get more iron. And that serves me just fine. I don't really see a whole lot of apartments yet, but I'm sure we'll be seeing that skyline pretty soon. It's only a matter of time, obviously. What am I getting here? Oh, wow. Those first grain shipments that I got are actually about to expire. Wow. To say, I'm a bit shocked. Alright, let's also then go for a highway here. And go for the steelworks. I need stone for that. Well, I'm getting a lot of stone. The clicks, again, really don't matter that much, because getting 3 clicks per second, it gives me 75 per second, but it's only 10% of what I'm actually getting. I can click like mad, but that really doesn't matter all that much with this. And now let's just get more iron, because we can. It's a shame I can't get more money. If I were to get 1,000 per second, it basically means I'm getting 50 gold per second, and that can get out of hand pretty quickly. Basically, having pyramids means you have infinite money. You could see it like that, I think. Aye. Oh yeah, I got highway, never mind. Where is the upgrade? Is factory, is it this? Oh, steel works, right. Got a lot more nastiness again everywhere. But once that coal plant is gone, it shouldn't be too bad, I think. Yeah, I think actually by this stage I can remove the clicking, and I would be fine with this. This will give me a gargantuan boost. And indeed, I don't care about this autonomous mode skill at this stage. I don't need to click. It's just more or less about the amount of grain that I'm getting, which will almost double by this stage. Yeah. This guy is also strictly better. And that's that. So, bam. Suddenly this is getting quite out of hand. And what that means is I will have to build a lot of houses suddenly. That's okay. Let's get nuclear fission. Sure. I will change the coal plant, I think. Oh no, this is barracks, never mind. Well, let's start building some apartments. Why am I... Huh? I'm getting nothing? Oh, why do I have it turn off? That's very weird. Alright, there we go. I don't know whether this is shown against the backdrop of, you know, the buildings that you have up front. I don't really know. It does look like, you know, it is in that sense increasing. Oh yeah, I still need to build those. Let's do pasteurization too. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is indeed upgrading that. Let's build a nuclear plant. I could just trade in for more of this for double the speed. And as long as I continue using bunkers for this, that'll be pretty cheap. Level 40 grade uprising. Alright, let's actually use this and this. That will allow me... Oh. Come on, game. I already got those. I could go for plastics, giving me a lot more people once again. Let's start with robotics. Because I don't want to grow this too quickly. Although, in a certain sense, it should be fine. Alright, nuclear plant is done. Let's go for the steel granary, which also requires steel, obviously, which is why I'm happy that I got more of that. I just get more iron shipments. Might be running out of these. Not that much though. Alright. So, pretty much building up to the final ascension. I can... wow, really? Why did it suddenly turn off out of nowhere? I don't know why that is. It's very weird. Okay, well, let's go for internet. Because once again, if this goes... yeah, it's fine. Steel granary, yes. You don't see too many of those houses, funnily enough. The old ones do get removed, but then you really see only one building like that. Although you also see them up front here, in terms of apartments. That's pretty good. It's funny that I'm getting 1372, and this is still not increasing like all that much. Which is kind of funny. I really wonder whether this is about the amount of buildings that you built, or whether it's about the amount of buildings that are inhabited by people. Let's also go for the tank here, because I would really like to have it at an appropriate time. How close am I to ascension? I could probably do one more round of quests here in the next 3 minutes, and I'll definitely make sure I'll remain safe by doing the fixed war crises like that. And I'll just keep pumping the iron shipments, because clearly that's what we need at all times. I would focus more on tanks, but sadly still dependent on infantrymen like this too. Yeah, 16, so I will need quite a bit, but I also need a lot of apartments, so let's keep building like 2 apartments to fill up the population and keep doing things like that. So then I'll continue going for riflemen a long time. Bloop, there we go. Guess I'm going pretty slow, but already looks nice. Genetic modification, huh? Of food. Plus 10 per click. Well, I don't care for those. Did I just get another? Yeah, I did. Alright. Alright. That's fine. So you would be getting even more grain when the quarry is active. Less for that charge. Nah. How about you? 385. Just 3 a sec. Yeah. Those don't really add a whole lot. So that's actually completely useless. Come on, game. Play me a song. One thing that's true, though, is that I'm actually in the surplus again when it comes to money. Not that that really matters, but I already built 10 pyramids before. I don't need to build even more pyramids. Definitely. Ooh. Whoops. Let's quickly get those apartments up. There we go. Alright. I already got 60,000. Really? That little? Rather silly, if you ask me. To do it like that. After recycling, we can immediately ascend. I think I'll be fine on that. Pretty much. And you know, I could still get a lot of population here. I would have to wait, pretty much. Just doing nothing until this goes down by quite a bit. But there's not too much I can do there. Excellent, okay. Insane amounts of food, which is pretty historical too. I mean, we're living in an era of abundance of food at the moment. So, I mean, we don't know what the future brings, but it's pretty abundant right now. Not saying that it's all the most healthy kind, but we do have an abundance. Block my militia. What? This is... this is the World War. Okay. This doesn't do a whole lot. Neither do the tanks. Let's start with these for a moment, and then... Bam. This looks pretty fun. That's actually pretty cool, the way they do that. Nice. I can probably get a tank and do double damage before anything else. I prefer doing double damage with the tank, obviously, because you'll get more. You know. Okay, let's just trade for a bunch of this, so this will go a lot faster. There we go. I'll just do these again, and then I'll continue to create tanks and try to deal double damage with them. Although, I can... do this a bunch of times too. I'm actually getting quite a bit of vagabonds here. As stupid as it is, I kind of need to build quite a few apartments here. Just to make sure that my people won't be homeless, not from the World War, but from other things. Okay, there we go. Let's build one more. Okay, there we go. Start working on those tanks. Having 20,000 free space should satiate their desire for a little bit. That looks very weird. Bam. Some great double damage. And gosh, the population increase is insane here. Also still have 5,000 vagabonds. Alright. There we go. Another tank, and I can finish it off now with these. Kill the barbarians, kill these. Kill the bombardment. And another bombardment. Blocked by militia. That's too bad. Alright, there we go. Kill the barbarians. Kill the gorillas. Are you kidding me? I have all these battles now. And I also need more parpets. Once again. Okay, that's fine. So 3,000, 4,400 vagabonds. Mammoths will die. Blocked by militia. They won't die. Okay. That's fine. Let's beef up our bunkers so I can kill the gorillas. No! Alright, so basically there's nothing else to build. But I'll finish these off just so that we're done. Level 20 barbarians, kill the barbarians. Get all of that stuff. Sure, man. Bam, bam. Okay, there we are. Got all the buildings, got all the upgrades. I'm at the end, and I did, well, I could do this. Bam. That would give me gazillion people again. I wonder up to how far the population can grow, but that's something for another episode. Let's just take a look what we can do here. So 6 of these, 5 of these, maximum score. I guess 112 technologies, also maximum score, 1 corruption. Well, didn't get the maximum score of quests. Oh, I did. 134, huh? Well, funny that. Even though I had a lot more quests to do as well. Not bad. Okay. Well, that means the following. Can I do that? Play scenario, huh? Interesting. I could confirm and start, or I can play the scenario which will unlock Ascension Tier 2. I'm not ready to do that quite yet. The one thing that I do want to do first is get the recipe for increasing the level of unique heroes. Let's start with that. Then I have 19 left. Increase starting gold by 250. Could be somewhat useful. As plus 10% iron per workshop charge, but an unspent charge would net me minus 0.05 money. Okay, that could be useful, I guess, but all the other ones are also quite useful, except for, I have to say, I actually think that increasing starting gold is not that crazy. Increase. I would have to do an entire playthrough at the very least in order to get even further out with some of these. I think getting the Eiffel Tower Wonder would be very useful. Like that. And I mean, I guess for now the only other thing that I can buy then is increasing base damage by 1. I could start scenario 1, but Ascension Tier 2 isn't there yet, so I wonder what that does. I guess I'll have to wait. Yeah, how much do I need? There's like 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 28, or 27, 29. Hui. 31, 33. 48. So I need multiple playthroughs. Even just to get everything. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'll just start up scenario 1. After this, I think. Right, I'll think about it. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.